Everyone thinks Trump's tariffs are just a negotiating ploy, a way to twist arms in China, Mexico, or the EU. But that's where the world gets it wrong. These tariffs aren't about short-term deals. They're about one thing: bringing manufacturing back home. Yes, prices will go up in the short term, but the goal isn't immediate relief, it's long-term survival. America is rebuilding its industrial base, ensuring that for the next 50 years, it isn't going to depend on foreign supply chains that can be cut off overnight. The world might not like it, but America isn't asking for permission. What do you think? Are tariffs the right move for America's future? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more hard-hitting geopolitical analysis. For decades, America outsourced everything: electronics to China, auto parts to Mexico, pharmaceuticals to India. It was cheaper, sure, but cheaper isn't always better. The COVID-19 pandemic proved how fragile global supply chains are. One disruption and suddenly shelves are empty, production stops, and the economy stalls. Trump's tariffs, they're not a quick fix. They're the first step in making sure that never happens again. Take China. For years, they undercut American industry with cheap labor and government subsidies. The result, U.S. manufacturers couldn't compete. But tariffs level the playing field, forcing businesses to either pay up or set up shop in America. And guess what? It's already working. New steel plants in Kentucky, semiconductor factories in Arizona, auto plants expanding in Michigan. The gears are turning. Let's be honest, tariffs raise costs. That's the price of reshoring industry. But ask yourself, would you rather pay 10% more for goods now or be completely dependent on foreign rivals for the next half century? America is choosing the long game. Tariffs aren't just about making imports expensive. They're about making American manufacturing viable again. That means better jobs, stronger wages, and an economy that doesn't fall apart when foreign governments decide to play hardball. Yes, short-term pain, but long-term gain. This isn't just about economics, it's about national security. If America can't produce its own steel, its own chips, its own energy infrastructure, then it's vulnerable. Period. The tariffs aren't a strategy, they're a necessity. Trump understood something most politicians didn't. A country that doesn't make things isn't a country that lasts. The tariffs are just one tool in a larger strategy to reindustrialize the United States. And in 20, 30, 50 years, when America is once again the world's undisputed industrial leader, people will look back and realize this was the moment that made it happen. The world isn't just watching, it's adapting. Countries relying on cheap exports to the U.S. are scrambling to adjust. Some are shifting manufacturing to America, while others are investing in automation to stay competitive. Either way, the game has changed and America is setting the rules. But this is bigger than just trade. This is about the end of the global order as we knew it. The U.S. isn't trying to manage the old system anymore, it's moving on. For decades, America propped up global trade, ensuring open markets and stable supply chains. But those days are over. A new reality, every country for itself, and America is making sure it's prepared for that. The world doesn't understand Trump's tariffs, but America doesn't need the world's approval. It needs factories, jobs, and a future that isn't dictated by foreign supply chains. The short-term cost, I think it's worth it. The long-term benefits, I believe they're undeniable. What do you think? Are tariffs the right move for America's future? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. This has been Frank for America's Geopolitics. See you next time.